There's always that moment. You're writing a scene in your memoir, and a couple of things can happen. First of all, you can be stuck in the habitual tense. You're always talking about a generalized memory, the numerous collective times that you did something, as opposed to speaking about that specific time. Now, that can be useful because the habitual creates a pattern, which is stasis, and the specific is the variation from the pattern. That's a useful thing. Remember that. So we used to do this, we used to do that, but one time you tell that story. But when you start telling that one time story, you begin to wonder what's the point. Now, the other danger is that you're already locked in. You think you know what the point is, and really all you're doing is playing that old saw, telling a story you've told a million times, and it can come flat. The other point I would like to add is that when you're telling a story that you seem to already know, it's not as fun telling it because you're kind of rehashing old news. One way to address that sort of lackluster or dull feeling you have when you're writing that scene is to overshoot the ending. Instead of stopping the story where you usually stop it when you're retelling it, overshoot the scene and begin to explore the moments after the so-called memory, after the so-called scene. I say so-called because the way you've consolidated it in your memory may actually not be correct. The way you're telling it is just a kind of convenience. And part of memoir writing and scene writing in memoir is to sort of reawaken the inconvenience of experience. It's an opportunity to reconsolidate the memory and create a new way of looking at it. Scene writing.